What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some Victoria 3 as Portugal with the Immersioneer, who is over here in Two Sicilies. We just got our ass handed to us by the Ottoman Empire because I did not have a force stationed in my home country, my homelands. And so I've declared a fatwa, forever war, against the Ottoman Empire, and we have queued up a ton of barracks to make that a reality. But now we need to do some kind of move to keep our expansion going. We are currently in a war, I think, over here. We have full occupied Ossa, so that war won't really be a problem. We have an interest, and we need some expansion targets, and I'm trying to think about what would be a good nation to make a play for. Something that gives us value. We do have an interest over here. We can make a play for, like, you know, Brunei with their 3 units. And start building up a collection of forces over here. There's Siak. It could become, like, supplant Netherlands as the big guy in the East Indies. But first, what I'm going to do is, I've thought about this. I'm going to kick up my taxes a little bit and go to high taxes here. We can just barely have enough. And I'm going to go and build us some more construction sectors. Right now, we have a massive queue. It's, I believe, 10 years long. And by queuing up a bunch of construction sectors, we will be much more likely to get through that queue in a reasonable time here. We also have wealth voting. I don't think it's going to pass. I'm trying to think about ways to deal with these landowners, and I honestly am at a little bit of a loss here. It's going to be rough to get them on our side. In fact, what we might do is we're going to invite someone in who wants to enact homesteading. And that'll help get rid of tenant farmers, which is the last law here that is really supporting the landowners by a lot. So that will help us out a ton here. Where is my... I don't see the... Where... Like, these guys are occupied by us. But I don't see... Interesting. I think Great Britain is going to get past us here in our colonial. Unless we can take 97 days. We might be able to block them. Portuguese Gambia. Okay, we're going to block them. Cool. I love that. That's great for us. Actually, it's huge. What do we do now? We have a colony over here. Not really much I can do because we're getting boxed in. I could take Futa-Jalon. That would give me access to Liberia, which is an African or American colony. What does Futa-Jalon have in this region? They have some industry. I just, like, snag that. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are going to take our East African Corps. We are going to send them over there, and we are going to have them push that front here. Keep doing our easy expansion while we slowly build up our armed forces, and then we will take the fight to the Ottomans and get our revenge for the Horn of Africa. We will never forget. There we go. That sounds good. We also have to think about what we want to do over here to get Brazil back into our customs union. Got a lot of questions for that one. Rift Valley has now gotten that. Okay. This is fine. I need this to... Yes! We've done it. So now that we've blocked off Great Britain here, it means we can take all of this for ourselves. We can't... I normally would try to take Buganda in all these regions, but that's going to struggle a little bit. Wealth voting has failed. Might have to ditch wealth voting. Depends on if these landowners are going to cause problems for us, which they might. They've been known to do it in the past. Here comes our army. What the heck are you doing? What are these 6 units here? Oh, this is the Marina Kingdom. Okay. Verstadt has gold. That's good for our subject here. Yeah, Verstadt and Oranhe. Or Orange. I keep mispronouncing that. I honestly kind of want their lands, because that's a lot of gold that would furnish us with funds, which could be very valuable for us. Adversely, I think I'm going to do another luxury tax. I need to try to stop some of the bleeding from raising our... increasing our construction capacity. And the best way to do that is either to raise taxes, which we can't do, or do something else. Come on. 1 in 4 odds, 1 in 5-ish odds to do well with wealth voting. I need that to pass. We need some way to weaken the landowners, and voting law and homesteading is just about the only things we can do right now. So we might actually pull off something here, because we can just kind of snake our way all the way through here. And these guys actually don't have, like, terrible lands. We won't be coring any of this, but we'll take it under our control. How are we doing with diplomatic pacts-wise? So if we take a look, we can see most of our construction, about half of it, is being funded by diplomatic pacts, which is quite good. Most of that's coming from Transvaal and Orange, because they are puppets. Marine Kingdom's actually doing pretty well, considering they don't have gold in their region. We get a cut of their gold, which is why we're doing so well there. Let's take a look at our market. You can see we have shortages on some things. Iron is short. We need some more. We do have a motor industry up in the queue. That'll be good for us to get done. We have some market access issues. That'll be fixed. We have a stall here. Let's go ahead and cancel this. I don't think it's going to pass. And I think now we just bite the bullet. Let's make a play for homesteading. This might cause a civil war. That's a risk I think I need to take. Like, I'm willing to do it. If we fight a civil war, that just means we fight a civil war. I mean, there's no way around it. Sometimes you have to, you know, break some people. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to go to war to get change happening. And with these landowners that have 30% control of the government, this is what we got to do. It's the only way we have support here. But we'll keep our armies kind of around and ready to respond here. They will probably start it. If we get lucky, we could pass this really fast, and it won't be a problem. If I, for instance, take off the consumption tax for luxury clothes right now, that gives our enactment time a 5% bonus, and that would be good. All right, there's Portuguese Guinea. Cool. That will help us get some more money. You can see 4,000. I wanted to just take Carta right away. Which is better to take? Carta or... Is my colony done? I think this colony is done here. Get Tanganyika. And awesome. So we've now basically secured this region for us. There is the start of our revolt. Let's go ahead and just put everybody in our homeland, because I think the only thing that's going to revolt here, if anything, is going to be formation can't reach HQ. Are you serious? You can't reach there? There's no path for you? That's the thing. That's a problem. Let's see. So they definitely will eventually come to war because the radicalism there is so high. But if we have a war, we will lose... Almost guaranteed to lose Bira, but we have a lower chance of losing Alantaho. If we keep one of those, I think we're going to be fine. How many barracks do we have in our homeland here? We got 15. Can I fast track the barracks that are in, what's this region? Estremerda. Fast track the Estremerdan barracks here. Anything in Estremerda, we need them to be available. Post haste. Because those won't leave our control, right? Our capital state will never revolt. So we should be fine to get that done. Okay. We're probably going to have some kind of revolt regardless. Our government is unacceptable now. Let's go ahead and lower our taxes to fix that, counteract that. That'll bump us right back there. We still have a little bit of a loss that we're operating on, and that's fine. We will take that. Let's kick up our law enforcement. That'll help us get some more out of our states with high turmoil here. Are you still stuck here? Can I get you out? I hate... Oh, this game, man. Can I transfer them out of here and fix it that way? Here's what we'll do. Create another army here. We'll just fake it. And then take the East African Corps. Take all of them. And put them... I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? 'Cause it resets. Yeah. Take them out of there. And are they moving? They're not. They're like trapped. That irks me. We will just have the armed forces like us. That's fine. It's gonna be close. If we roll well, I think we can avoid a civil war here. If we roll poorly, civil war. Okay, that's not ideal. Can I please have you get to that front line? No path, man. Fuck. This is terrible. This is actually like... I don't want to say the word game ruining, but it's... I mean, that's the bulk of our forces here that are stuck down there. They're just forever trapped. Who's Christian Cormer? He's the Rand Reformer. 2 odds are good here. We got the good ones. Campaign of Banquets. Cool. Christian Cormer can become a grifter. That's fine. Oh my god. I think I have to declare a war down here to get something out of this. Like, to get away from here. Because this army's just... Vicky. Sometimes, man, you make me want to pull my hair out. Okay. Cut our government spending. That will counteract some of our money problems. Mostly coming from government wages here. Which is fine. Netherlands, losing some support. That's all fine. Catholic Church calls for an intervention. Sure, get some power, Catholics. That's fine. Just stay friendly with me. There comes a civil war. We're gonna have to fight it. And I'm getting screwed. That's... Let me out! Free me! Please! Defensive pacts. Need to win this fast, because I gotta get my army back home. If I can just... It's gonna gain 20% progress to the next checkpoint. This is in July. Damn. If I get a good event... No, it's gonna pop no matter what. We were close. Honestly, if we got a success that one event, we would have been good. Okay, but now we take the home army. We forced through our own setup here. What's likely to happen? So we're gonna lose Bira, probably. It's just Bira. That's good. That's good. That's actually not terrible. This is great for us. We can take the home army, put them on that front. I would love to just arm and use these guys, but they are trapped in Neverland. Raise up our government wages one more time. We can go back to doing our tax to keep giving us a little bit of a pocket there. And our barracks and Estremadura are all being built. Let's go and queue up some more. Just want to keep those guys powerful. That'll also give us a little bit of military focus early on. I'm not going to prioritize our barracks that we've done, but we will take advantage of where it makes sense. Who are you? Pacifist. Yeah, get out of here. That's fine. All right, so here is our home army. They are raised. They are ready. And we are going to raise conscripts as well. Would love to get these guys involved, but that's a lie. It's a myth. Defensive pact with Great Britain, or them. Sure. That means I should be able to call you in. I don't want to... You should just be able to join me because you're my protectorate. Call ally. Bam. Okay, so now France is here. This war is won. We are good. There we go. We can use them to beat up our foes and get our laws passed. We now have homesteading. While this is going on, I need to do something else along these lines and get us some power here. Don't care about the landowners. Let's do citizen suffrage and get us some strength here. Now that we're kicking the landowners out, it's time to pass laws and get ourselves set up to actually have a good government here. Let's keep these guys in power. In fact, we're going to start... I think this might be a period of reform, right? Because we just kicked out the landowners. They are marginalized. We have an heir. It's Pedro. We're going to win this war. We'll reset our construction there. I need a new day recording, man. I got to remember how to do everything here. Can I kick these over to just cargo ports? Just do me cargo ports real quick. I need to have everything running the same thing. Let's also make sure all these states are just doing what we want them to do. Reminds me, I need to go and check. I haven't checked our buildings yet. I've been... First woes here. Who are you? Yeah, lose popularity. That's fine. Okay. Let's go to rural. I know we unlocked atmospheric engine pumps or conditioning engines, which are good for us. We need to have those. Those are good. I could also... We are doing sawmills here. Fishing trawlers. We'll get steam trawlers eventually once we get towards ironclads, which will be good for us. Can't yet go to public trams. It's on the list, but we can't go there yet. And that's a one war. We've done it. We have done it with the help of our good friends, the French. Awesome. I am so excited for that. That's good. So I think going forward, we focus on our self-expansion. We need to focus on ourselves. Fix our internal issues, get everything running, get everything looking fine and dandy. Some of these colonies are going to finish. We'll focus on colonizing. We're going to keep eating up these guys. We can't border them right now, just because Great Britain has expanded this way. But we'll keep expanding over here. We'll slowly eat off some Africa, and we need to make a play to return into South America, right? There's also China. We do have the treaty port. We could do something there, but they kind of like us. They've also gone full Heavenly Kingdom route, which is interesting. Not the craziest. Let's go ahead and take Maiko here. We don't need to call in... where's our front? Down here is a front. Okay. There goes that revolt. Everything's balanced. There's a vulnerable front. That's fine. We're going to send our army down here, right? Like our home army should be moving. Okay, we've got general staff here. It does mean we need to start slowly building up some industry for that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an explosives factory. The reason we're building this now is because we want a munition plant to supply ourselves with... means one setback. Let's get in the setback. Okay, peace in our time. We're slowly going to be building up. The munitions industry will let us go to the next tier of troop, which will be a lot of strength added to our nation. Okay, we're back in the positive. We're making money. We've put the landowners out of power. They're still being suppressed. We don't have to worry about them for quite some time. Catholic Church have a lot of power. They are a problem. We'll try to get census suffrage. If that fails, it's going to be time to act against the Catholics. We can also do migration control since the petite bourgeoisie are huge fans right now. Same with the rural folk giving us infrastructure. We have low org on some of our armies. Why is that? Do we not have generals? We don't have generals in some of these guys. Let's do heavy barrage. We'll promote you once. Home army, you should be fine. This army doesn't exist. They're fake. Station South Africa. Go ahead and get rid of this army. Can I kill... How does one get rid of the army here? Give it to the East African Corps. And they're the army that's trapped in Senegal. Whatever. That will just stay as is. Should be fine. Sweet. Awesome. I'm happy with how this has gone so far. We're at 50 million GDP. About 5 million ahead of Emmers over here. And how are we doing compared to the Ottomans? We passed the Ottomans GDP. About half their force in military. Horsingali has revolted against the Ottomans. That's the thing that I should have noticed happened. Let's get ourselves interested in the Nile, just to keep completing our North African kind of area. Might want to make a play for some of these guys to either join our customs union or become one with us. So how does Great Britain or France feel about us? They have friendly relations. We take up to 80 a day because of our trade and other things. Great Britain also loves us. It takes up to 80 a day, so we can just kind of let those go on autopilot here. I need another rival, I think. Let me, in fact, get ourselves a diplomatic rival. Who is our rival? Who do we not get along with? Let's go ahead and add Sardinia Pete. We're going to rival all of the Italians. Just kind of declaring our stance over there. That'll give us a lot of excess influence that we can use to kind of keep our things down. Okay, this maybe needs to stop. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of... This is not going to pass. We'll just sit on this. That's fine. And it is time for us to get involved and break off what is an unfair monopoly on hospitals and education. Get rid of it. Get it out. And let's see if we can somehow free up our army here by doing wars. 5 infantry, that's not a lot. Take our East African Corps, mobilize them. Surely you can reach that. Yes, you can reach that front. Is there a port here? Is that why they're struggling? Do they not have a port? They do have a port. Why are you trapped? Why can I not do anything with you? Why do you hate me? All questions and no answers. Let's go ahead and remove our liquor tax. You know me, I hate liquor tax. We can take that money and instead channel it towards getting faster construction in some regions. We can do the road maintenance in Alentejo. Let's go ahead and take the railway up in Alentejo as well. We'll do both of those at the same time. And then Aromia, which is over here, we'll need to focus soon. Their terminal is starting to go down a little bit. That's good. Means we will get more out of them and can build better in those regions. We've got some time until these colonies finish. Next one looks like it's going to be this one. Then we'll kind of finish Lindy as well and have a good kind of hold on the coast up here. It's about time, I think, to make some more puppets out of our dominions. Which do I favor here? Intelligence, you'll love me. They can lose some strength. We have strong industrialists. Landowners are still suppressed. Let's keep them that way. Catholic Church are... I do probably want to suppress them eventually. But if we get rid of these 2 laws, we don't have to deal with them again, right? Because they're not going to be a big force. Education, health system, they're involved. That sucks. We can deal with it. It's the fact that we don't have a ton of people in our government to support this, huh? Throw everybody in here and get that up to 72. If we can get up here to legitimate government, I'd be very happy. We've stalled. We'll do the enactment time. That's fine. We'll just have an angry Catholic Church. He's a reformer. It's not terrible. It's not going to change too much about his party, though, at the same time. So we're going to do a lot of wars in West Africa because I can't move the army out of it, so we're just going to keep them there. And then once they're done, I don't know, maybe we'll have to do the servicemen, become loyalists here. We'll have to do something over there. Okay, colonies are doing well. Those are finished. I'm just watching this. This is my favorite little game here. Bonus authority, always good. So there's nationalism. We've unlocked ethno-state. Fun, I guess. Rifling, central archives, okay. I maybe need to cut over and get... Okay, let's get general training for both of our barracks here. I want to kind of press this button, but it's going to cost us quite a ton here. Wooden passenger cargoes, that will make us more money. We need to get as much money as possible out of our railways because they are a huge price point for us. Likewise, we probably want to do nitroglycerin here. We don't have explosives, though. I have it in the queue somewhere. It's down there at the bottom after all of our barracks, which is only 5 years to build up our army. That'll actually give us a force to be reckoned with here. I think our goal, other than taking back what has been unrightfully stolen from us by the Ottomans, is going to be starting to work towards getting Spain dealt with. They're still cautious with us. They're cordial. If eventually they do drop below that, I think it'll be fine to make a play for them. We could get an alliance with with them if we owe them an obligation. I don't see why that's bad. That's never a bad idea to do. We now have an alliance with the Kingdom of France. Wonderful. Wonderful. I've yet to get a useful alliance where they actually help me. So let's see how well that works out for us. All right, it could either be really good, because I would love to take, like, Western Andalusia. Or Castile. Like, just straight up take Castile. What is the most resources? You got 20 land spent there. Western Andalusia, I think, will be our next kind of thing we do. All right, we have ammunition shortages. We need to fix some of that. Let's go ahead and... I know we had them in the queue, but let's kind of push some of these up to the top here. Get that explosives factory and get that munitions plant. And where is this being built? In Bira. Go and pick that up too. Swap the order. Do the railway first. And that should be fine. Okay. That'll fix that problem. That will work for Home Fleet. Home Fleet needs an admiral? Why is your org low? Oh, too many man of wars. That makes sense. My two navies, are they being spread? So we have the Marina Real. We'll keep the Marina Real. Then we have our Home Fleet, which will be for us to build up. That's fine. Have we freed East African Corps from their problems? Can I move this army, or are they still stuck? They're free. They've been freed. All right, so let's go maybe take Segoy. Artillery, tooling, food industry, cotton plantations. What do you have? You don't have anything comparatively. We are going to take your state. Do you have 2 states or just one? Just one. 6 infantry. Not a ton. They'll still keep using our African army here. Put them on the front, get them out, and get them ready. We'll kind of just roll with the punches there. Let's see what he's doing. He's got up to 40 battalions, 11 million GDP. He's still growing. Same as us. How is our politics? I could maybe raise taxes a little bit just to deal with some of our shortage of goods. We do have excess gold reserves. I don't think I need to micro it a ton. Curriculum. Okay, we are struggling to get this passed. Do we have another law? Like, if I do charity hospitals, there's no support for public health. Hate to see it. Oligarchy, though. Wealth voting could be good for us. Landowners hate it. They're still outside of our sphere of influence, though. Come on, give me something good for this. Who supports this, I should say? Intelligentsia and the trade unions. So we need the intelligentsia to be stronger for this law to pass. They're pretty strong. If I actually lowered... or lower taxes, we could go into legitimate government, which gives us a ton of loyalists. And less inactive time as time goes on. But that's fine. We'll just sit on it. There goes a lot to hoe. Next, we need to move to Bira, so we'll have to remember to move this road maintenance wherever we're doing our buildings. And that should be fine. So the other thing is, now that we are allies, like strict allies, I have to get involved in his wars as well. Which is, I think should be fine. I don't think it'll be too much of a concern here. Okay, we have that queue to fix though, right? We have a motor industry. Or do we have excess? Everyone should be using dyes here. Everyone should be using wrought iron tools. Do we have steel? I don't think we have steel in our market. Oh, we do have steel. It's mostly from trade routes, though. Go to steel tools. We'll do ammonium. Reinforced wooden ships. More hardwood, but you make more boats. You can go to steamships. Okay, so more fabrics, more engines. We need more... Don't we have motor industries? Where is that? I swore I built that. Don't do public trams, do free churches. I think I need to reset the state that I've just taken. Yeah, there we go. That's what that was. These debates are not coming up in my favor at all. It's kind of rough. Radicals, can-do attitude. We don't need can openers. Sorry, Armed Forces. You love me enough that I don't think it matters. All right, that's a successful war. That is now done and dusted. I swear I had a motor industry. Where's that thing queued up towards? You got built, right? I should have one. It got fucking canceled because it was going to be built in Bira. So the rebellion canceled my motor industry. All right, let's go ahead and take this out of Alantaho and put it in Bira for now. How does that actually improve it? Takes it down 5 weeks. That's a month. We gain a month every time we have that queued, and that's per construction, right? Not bad. Let's push the Bolton here a little bit more. We're going to get another construction sector in Bira. Keep upping our capacity. We want to be riding a fine line between what we can afford and what we can't afford. That'll just pay the most dividends. And as you get more construction, it's a multiplier. It's a force multiplier because it keeps paying for itself and then some. Okay, we have a lot of angry people who don't want the Catholics to, or who don't want to lose their things. So they want national militia. Can we get rid of this guy? There goes Western Mali. Get out of here. You're a cool land reformer, but I want a new agitator. Oh, no one's available. We'll give it one more tick to try to get this passed. They want Gambia for Portuguese Guinea. What the fuck is Gambia? Portuguese Guinea. I actually think I should have taken that deal. Okay, go ahead and cancel this law. It's just causing problems for us. What does this have? This has stuff. Do you have anything in here? Oh, they're fucking scamming me. There's nothing in the state. Yeah, we got the better deal. Western Mali agriculture. I mean, it gives a bonus. We won't probably keep it. I don't think it will actually help us. But for now, we'll just kind of have it there. Do me another Imbira. Keep upping our construction capacity there. And let's keep doing our wars. But first, while we are here, let's try to reduce autonomy in some people. 54% chance of you. Annex subject is low on those guys, but that's fine. Go ahead and become my puppet. Thank you. How does that affect? 54% chance. Do we roll the dice and try that? Do I care to do a naval invasion? I could also just keep fighting and getting some land from Messina here. Like if I do this, and I conquer state, it's 14 infamy. And then I want to also add the other state to that list there. So if I take the other state as well. Puts me up to 20, should be fine. People like me, they're on my side. Take my East African Corps, mobilize them, put them out there. Home Army has some strength now. We're rocking, what is that? 52 battalions in Portugal? 52 battalions, we've got about half the power of Spain. We are the 16th rank rate power. I'm quite happy with all of this at this point. If we take a look here, we're butting up against. We should be above Egypt, honestly. Why are we below them? Are we limited? 190 to become a major power. So if we become a major power at 190. We'd be doing great. Two Sicilies at 200 here. What is our prestige modifier coming from? Country tier, gross domestic product, leading producer of goods, army, navy, GDP. Okay. So we need to grow. This is what that's telling me. Just keep growing, and it'll be fine. Okay, what else can we do in our laws? We need to always push the bolt in here. I like wealth voting. Everyone likes wealth voting. Let's pass it. What does this do? So this gives you just normal voting. Government ideology penalty, we have the same amount of authority. And the only difference is instead of specifically giving more power to aristocrats and capitalists, it's based off of money. So this is the type of voting. I just want to get us to where we're doing some kind of voting, and we'll keep our monarchy around. I'm not going to change like President's Republic or something. We'll just let the vote decide who's in power, and either will or will not do laws. Because I don't have too many more laws I need to pass. It's not the worst thing that we have such a powerful Catholic Church. Like it could honestly probably is fine in the long run. Like I could bump these up right now, and I wouldn't see too much suffering from it. In fact, I might do the education access because it's important for us. How's our war going? War's going fine. I haven't been really paying too much attention to these battles, which I don't think is super matters. We still are doing romance and bureau. I can probably move that. Oh, Zanzibar is now getting some construction. Let's go ahead and put a road maintenance down in Zanzibar as well, since we have the capacity to. Do I need to do another colony? I think we do. Let's do another one over here. And that should be fine. Okay, that should be fine. These will grow out. This will be finished. We're having France expand up here. I'm fine with France. They're the blue. So blue on blue, great. I think we're going to call it, this episode at the end of this year. So let's go ahead and prepare our thoughts. We've done a lot of expansion. We're at about 20 million. That puts us on par. Well, we're greater than Brazil with their 81. We're all doing that basically just from taking land directly, which is fine. But I think eventually we need to turn and start eyeing up Spain. I think that's going to be our next move. Well, it's either Spain or the Ottomans, right? Because we need to get our vengeance. We don't forget that. We will never forget them as long as they hold the Horn of Africa here. Are they building this up for you? Are you building up my state? They've done some stuff. We're going to take that back. We also need to finish our conquest of Ethiopia. And kind of finish adding like the Marinus Kingdom to our nation and things like that. And eventually we're going to start annexing these nations down here and putting them into our customs union. Because we are eventually going to get, civilizing mission, right? Allows us to form colonial administrations, which will be really good for us. All right, this war should be over. That'll be 2 more states to take. Is this state even... Yeah, they got a lot of stuff here. Quite a bit of stuff. And that will give us some infamy that we can actually let tick down passively. All right, there's the pause. Time to end the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean with Blue Screeners. Check out my stuff. Check out Immer stuff. He's a cool dude. I've enjoyed doing this series with him. I like his playstyle. It's nice and different from what you normally see with Vicky. And we're doing well. Portugal's expanding. We've got our GDP. We are a force to be reckoned with, and we just now need to grow our military power so we can back up our economic might. But for now, I'm Gus from here. You guys enjoyed. As always, I've been Sean, it's Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one.